Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel again. So this is Cloud Institution, the best cloud training institution in Bangalore. So today in this video, we're going to see another important and very interesting and very essential interview question. So that is write a bucket policy to prevent deletion of buckets and the objects inside the bucket. Okay. So the interviewer try to understand from you is that bucket policy to prevent deletion of objects. Okay. So anybody can come and delete the objects, right? So you have to restrict the bucket, so bucket and then the objects, whatever the objects inside the buckets, and you should be able to prevent deleting anybody, anybody deleting that particular objects. Okay, so without anybody's knowledge. So how to write that one? Okay, so in order to write that, we can write the bucket policy using AWS policy generator, and we can paste it in the bucket permission policy section. Okay, so this is how we can do that one. So let's see the demo, like how to do that one. Okay, for example, I'm going to the buckets. Okay, so I have only one bucket, so this is the S3 bucket. We have already seen how to create the S3 buckets before, and here is the one bucket is there. Okay, for example, now I'm uploading some files. Okay, the add files. This is the files which I've added. Okay, so now I'm just uploaded it. Okay, it's fair enough. Okay, so now the files has been uploaded. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that, so I'm going to the object. I'm going to close this one. I'm trying to delete these two buckets, objects, right? Okay, I'm going to delete this one. I'm trying to delete. Okay, so what I'm going is permanently delete. Okay, I'm giving permanently delete. Okay, now as you can see here, I will be able to delete this particular objects because I have not given any bucket permission or bucket policy to prevent deletion of these objects. Okay, so what you have to do now is that, okay, now I'm going to upload the files. Again, add files. Okay, so I'm going to add these two files. Okay, so upload. Now I'm going to write a policy to prevent deletion of these objects. Okay, now go to permission. Okay, so in the permission we have a policy section, bucket policy section. Okay, so click on bucket policy. Okay, and then edit bucket policy. Okay, so now we need to write the bucket policy over here, but I don't know how to write it. Okay, if you don't know how to write it, then you have to give policy generator. You have to click on policy generator. Okay, this is the policy generator where you can create, you can just generate a policy from here. So for example, now click on bucket policy. Okay, S3 bucket policy, the access bucket policy. So what is the scenario is that, we need to deny. Okay, so we need to deny deletion of some objects. Okay, now principle is like comma. So everybody is this one is apply for everybody. Okay, deny option is apply for everybody, which means that, okay, so everybody will be, applicable for this particular scenario. Okay, or comes under this policy. Now AWS S3. Okay, what is the action? Okay, so action is going to be, okay, so delete bucket. Okay, so I have to prevent delete bucket. Okay, so delete object. Okay, so you can just see so many other things as well. Okay, so there are many things are there, but what I'm doing is that I wanted to prevent anybody from deleting the bucket and deleting the object inside that one. Okay, so these two are the things I'm just sections I'm just adding. Okay, now I'm going to copy bucket ARN. If you can see here, you can see bucket ARN. Okay, so ARN is nothing but the Amazon resource name. Okay, so now I'm adding this bucket and add statement. Okay, now it is telling that principal for everybody, so anybody, will be denying. Okay, so delete object and delete buckets for this particular source, which means that nobody will be able to delete the bucket and then object. Okay, so this is what, which bucket? This bucket. Okay, so nobody will be able to delete this particular bucket. Okay, so now let's do the generate policy. Okay, so this is the policy. Okay, I'm going to add this one. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste it. Okay, now I'm going to save changes. Okay, so I'm getting some errors. Okay, this error is expected. So now what I have to do is that, so we need to have some kind of a arrangement here. Okay, now what I'm doing is I have to do something like this, um, because this is something important from the policy point of view. Okay, I'm giving I'm giving something like this, and what you have to do is that you have to give slash star here. So by default it will be the error which I'm getting is that so it does not apply to any resources, because so here we need to give this bucket, and then the bucket, so is it is just denying this bucket to be deleted, and then bucket object inside this one. Okay, so now I think it must be uh okay, error. Okay, I think I'm missing something. um okay, let me see what's happening here. Okay, I think I have to give a comma over here maybe. Okay, all right. So now after giving a comma over here, then this JSON document is working perfectly. Okay, now I'm going to save changes. All right. Now the JSON policy document has been added. So what is this policy will be doing? This policy will be denying a delete object and delete, delete bucket and delete object for this particular ARN. ARN is nothing but Amazon resource names, which means that it will be applicable for this particular bucket itself. Okay. So now let's go back to the bucket again. Okay, we are going inside the bucket. I'm trying to delete these two objects. Previously we were able to delete these objects, but now I'm going to try deleting it. Okay, you see what happens now. Now you see, okay, fail to delete the object. For more information, see the error column in the field table below. Okay, so now if you can get any access is denied. Okay, so the access is denied. Learn more about identity and access management in Amazon S3. Okay, so the access action for this particular object will be denied for anybody to be able to. So what happens is that this policy is preventing anybody to be deleting these objects. Okay, so now hope you understand this question, right? So if interviewer asking you like so how to write the policy and how to deny anybody to be deleting the objects in buckets, you can also do the same thing, right? So the another thing is that you have to delete. If you want to delete the bucket, first of all, you cannot delete the bucket. First of all, you need to empty the bucket. Empty bucket first. If you want to empty bucket, you need to the same things applied. Okay, so first of all, so we don't have a access to empty the bucket first of all, because all the object has to be deleted, then only we will be able to delete the bucket. Okay, so this is what the simple answer for this question. Okay, hope you understand this particular video. So hope this video was really helpful for you to prepare for your interviews. Okay, so if you want to see more videos like this, please stay tuned with us, and we'll be posting a lot of interview questions in the future. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and see you again in the next video. Okay, so if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you're preparing for any kind of interviews, please go through all the interview questions whatever I'm just uploading. Then it will be really helpful for you to crack the interviews. Okay, see you again in the next video.